unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion, as we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's Lee. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, and he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will line up to boot it away. Bringing it back, it's Bates. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. Look out, he's got some space. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wake. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Riley. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Toss play to the outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Broncos looking to run some tempo here. Can he get there on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And there's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver makes the grab. They get him bad at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way, can they catch him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? It's a draw to the back. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Bates. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Up position, second and long from their own 12. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On the run, it's Lee. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run it to the right side. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice first down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's a quarterback keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, and
he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he will score. Touchdown, Wake.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football?
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Bates. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
Bringing pressure. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. 1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This will likely be the last play of the half. It's a shotgun run call. And the ball to the ground. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Demon Deacons will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Bates. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Bates. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage. But, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for the wide out. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The ball is loose.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Handoff to the back. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Broncos will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. The back's got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. 2nd down and goal upcoming.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Boise State.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. force sends the offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now they'll run it on the draw. Watch the spin move. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Try and muscle for the first down. And the Demon Deacons pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got them to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
The gain makes it second and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Handoff from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, BSU. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
42, Boise State, 13.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. Great footwork, a big opening now. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a strong stiff arm. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackler.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw play. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. And this one is getting ugly. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran out on the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done, and now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. And They get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's half.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Demon Deacons will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback just kneels down. And then